Good morning. I'm here with Grayson, and I wanted to talk about, do you need to comb your dog's hair? So Grayson spent several days at doggy play care, and he was bathed before I picked him up on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so I can run my fingers through his hair and they go through just fine. Doesn't feel like there's anything in there. But let me take the grooming comb. I'm going to use the wide apart teeth rather than the narrow. Okay. And I start at the ends. I don't just put it in and try to pull down from his scalp, but I'm starting at the ends so that if there's any bad knots, it won't be hurting him, because I get them out rather than making them worse. See, I can run my fingers through, but when I start combing, it becomes a little tougher. Let's see here. Now, you know, you're always supposed to comb or brush in the direction the hair grows. His seems to grow up on his head, so that's the direction I'm growing. You wouldn't think that it was knotted up, but even if I just take small bits of it, it's knotted up already. He seems to enjoy this though, even when it pulls. He likes that. I guess it's stimulating to his scalp. You know how dogs like to play with, golly, you being so good, biting one another and pawing at one another and rough and tumble. So they may like the stimulation of, I don't know, of having that hair pulled. Do you like that? Sometimes I hold the hair, you know, I'll start brushing it and then I'll hold it, or I'll start combing it and I'll hold it so that it won't pull so much. So, see that? This is the loose hair that could potentially start matting up. It's not a lot. I know they gave him just a really, really good scrubbing because he tends to get full of sand when he goes to doggy play care. But you can see there's quite a bit of hair there that came out. Now, you know, you don't want to wait a week or 2 weeks or a month or something to be doing this, because then it can actually be difficult to comb through it at all, and sometimes you can end up with mats that end up, you know, needing to be cut out, and you could end up with a bald doggy. Just about. You know, since I'm doing this, let's see, I think I'll do his ears also. And I tell you why. I tend to do his head and his ears more than, sometimes his tail also, more than other parts of him. Because when we're out walking on the leash, he will tend to stick his head into bushes to see what's there or sniff what's there. And he'll end up coming out with all kinds of twigs and leaves and sometimes even little bugs. So here's one ear. Yes. Oh, do you like this? I can tell by his breathing that he really enjoys this. Yeah. So we're getting out all that stuff that might mat up. Whew. Got something there, don't we? And it's funny because it doesn't look matted up, but then when we brush it, we find that it doesn't brush through easily, or comb. I keep saying brush, but I mean comb. There we go. Yeah. So, you know, it's worth it to go ahead and give it a try and see, you know, does my dog need combing? Don't just go by the looks, because the looks, and the feel also, sometimes you can't tell by the feel either. Real good puppy. Yeah, that hair's also short, that it's just fine right now. Oh, you're such a beautiful boy. Yes, you are. So remember, if you've got a doodle or a poodle, of course a doodle has poodle in him, and he may have straight hair up here, or he may have curly hair or wavy hair, but you definitely do want to keep it combed or brushed probably more often than you're doing right now.